Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good day. Like, regardless of the amount of work you did or didn't do this week, I hope you're okay. I hope today is looking up. I hope this weekend is looking up for you. I'm happy you're here. That's got to count for something. I'm choosing to believe that my feelings and my opinions do in fact matter. That's called character growth. When we left off the game, we were getting asked out by this lovely lady. I don't know what's going to happen because we friggin' fridged her such that we just went and saved and then left. So hopefully she didn't notice. If I have insomnia, I just get up. I'm not going to sleep anyway. May as well get some chores done or play some games. That's fair. That's fair. I've never had insomnia that bad. Like diagnosed insomnia, but yeah, I've had moments where I just walk out and go to the living room and play some games or something like that. So if I am up, I'm not like at least disturbing my wife or anything. No. When I say I fridged her, I meant that I went to the fridge to save my game because this game uses fridges as save points. But that was the joke. That was what I was going for. I'll watch after Sam, John. You don't have to worry. Okay, so she wants us to do something? I don't remember what was happening in the game. Oh no. Do we go in here? Is Sam in here? Oh. Octopus. Yeah, that sounds like one of my dreams. Where it goes from that octopus definitely changes. It's probably not what she's dreaming about, but I tend to watch YouTube or whatever on my phone when I can't sleep, which probably isn't helping. That's what I've heard, is that the blue light that comes from your phone is in most small screens is what like keeps you up. And like having that in bed can make it like your brain makes weird associations or something like that. I'm no doctor. That's just what I've heard. So I think you're supposed to do some of those, like once you're in bed, you're not supposed to look at certain things like an hour or something before you go to bed. I don't remember. Something like that. And then before that point, or like if you are going to do something after that, like after that hour before bedtime, you're supposed to like do it in another room. What up, Griff? Happy Friday. We used to have a phone app that would change the light to more of a reddish light depending on the time of day. Ooh, did you notice any change? What am I doing? I have to leave? I have to go over there? Okay. I thought I was going to be talking to the nice lady. My mistake. She got all dressed up for me. I assumed we were having like a little get-together. Whatever. I guess I don't know when. I guess I don't know women. Oh, she's telling me to stay in this cabin by myself. That's fair. Oh, I took off my little jacket. I took off my Marty McFly jacket. That's right, Navik. I'm a little less fly than I was a few moments ago. Didn't really notice much of a difference. Then all of that was for nothing. A shorter night does not exist than that of fleeting moonlight tryst. Pray tell, what ails you, my lady? Lady? Mm-hmm. Why is his face all different? Is he wearing a mask? Okay, he's wearing a mask. I was going to say, is this some kind of like monster situation? Jasper. Who? Yes, it is. I mean, no. I know not this individual of whom you speak. Then you are. Golden eyes like spotlights illuminating the crime in the darkness. Fresh blood, a vivid testament to the battle that had transpired. 'Tis none other than I, the Night Stalker. I'd run away. I'd run away. Weird guy like this, calling himself the Night Stalker in a weird mask and no pants. Nah, that guy's getting punched in the dick. That guy's getting punched right in the dick if I'm cornered. If I'm not cornered, I'm running away. But you don't gyrate like that and call yourself the Night Stalker without, you know, it's a peril. It's a peril of the title. Don't call yourself that and don't do that if you're not prepared, like, I don't know, wear a cup, or I guess. I don't know. I see. Is there anything you need, Mr. Night Stalker? You cannot hide your inner turmoil from me. Do not let these feelings of anguish pervade your life. Nay, take the advice of this night-caped cavalier instead. You must never allow others to decide your fate for you. Should you ever disagree with the recommendation given to you, you must say so loud and clear. It's good advice, you know. Be very forthcoming, be very bold and honest, straightforward. You know, not bad, Night Stalker. Maybe we should listen to people gyrating with no pants more often. Disagree? I think there may have been some sort of misunderstanding, Jasper. Oh, not Jasper. I mean, Mr. Night Stalker. I teach him back on my bullshit this week and decided to play with some new grass textures, and now I redo the entire core. Oh my God, Griff. You just don't fucking stop. You just don't stop. Coco was telling me about they've been redoing character portraits for a while now, and every once in a while they show me one, and I'm just like, oh my God, no one, like, I definitely understand the perfectionism and like wanting everything to be perfect and like the best that it can be and stuff. And I'm like, please take care of yourself. I'll never touch grass, but I will design better grass. Delayed due to grass, yeah. Art is a slippery slope. Who knows? Like designing grass. You know, it's what my parents always told me. Grass is the gateway drug. So designing new grass models is the gateway art texture to dirtier things, like 3D portraits and I don't know, deeper accessory abilities or something like that. Being able to equip multiple accessories. Who needs it? Who needs it? Knowing when to stop is such an important life skill. It works in so many situations. Absolutely. I agree. I get that with what is it? When I like run into a problem is one of them. When I just like, okay, why did this like situation beat me? And I kind of like go into overdrive trying to fix it, and I get frustrated. So I had to learn how to stop. And then usually when I like finish a game or something, I go on to all the subreddits or message boards or something that I've been neglecting because I didn't want any spoilers. And I'll just like, I'm reading what other people thought and stuff like that. Oh, excuse me, stuff like that, which is fun. But it can be very consuming, and it can like be very distracting. And sometimes a father's got other responsibilities to do, and maybe sometimes a father has to get to sleep instead of doing whatever it is I just did. Instead of spending 30 minutes reading someone else gush about metaphor, it's like, yeah, I know metaphor's good. I also played it. Why do I need more people echoing my beliefs? Exactly. I've already read enough about it. A misunderstanding? Whatever do you mean? I mean, I didn't disagree with anything. Ah, I see. Then you were simply embarrassed, were you? I like John a lot. You known him for a day. You say he seems nice. You like him? I didn't. But I do have to thank you, Mr. Night Stalker. Thank me? Yes, for what you've just said, thank you. Because you know what? I do need to take off my mask. There's no reason to be someone I'm not. That's true. I don't like that. I mean, what if she's the villain now? Take off your mask. Oh, I seem to have glued this one to my face. Yes, I can see now that I was worrying far too much. You can certainly take care of yourself. Now then, I shall bid you adieu until next week. Until we meet next, my dear. Bye, Night Stalker. Where do you get this spotlight to follow him? That's pretty awesome. Goodbye, Mr. Night Stalker. Night Stalker is jelly. Yeah, because he can't take his mask off. Oh, never mind. He just did. Speaking of spoiler avoiding games, I need to get Blueprints. Oh, I've seen that game. It's like a puzzle game or something, right? Yeah? I don't know anything about it other than that the name makes me laugh. Hey, Slow Boy, what's going on? Happy Friday to you. I hope you're doing really well and having a lot of fun. Whatever you're trying to do today, I hope it succeeds. Oh, goodness gracious, I nearly had a heart attack. That Uva is something else. For a moment, I thought she'd seen right through my disguise. Pretty sure she saw through it from the start. I'll say. That's not possible. You don't think so, too? Do you, Emily? I've been told it's like Outer Wilds. You can only play it once, basically. Ooh, I do like those kinds of games. I haven't got to Outer Wilds yet, but I've heard it's really good, and it seems right up my alley. Because after I beat Tunic, which is a game that I loved, that was another recommendation from other people in that subreddit was, oh, you need to play Outer Wilds, play Outer Wilds. So that's on there. So if Blueprints is something like that, then I might have to bump it up on the interestometer. Emily, haven't you three had enough already? Uva clearly likes the guy. Had enough. You say that as though we don't have a moral obligation to watch over this village's youngins. I've said it once, I'll say it again. You guys are nothing but a bunch of fogies. Watch your mouth. She does have a point, you know. Perhaps we should leave the youngsters to deal with their own problems. I certainly didn't like having someone watching over my shoulder when I was young. Not you, too. Let's just give it a rest. Uva can certainly take care of herself. Very true. There isn't a man who wouldn't like Uva on this green earth. What about under this green earth? I will say, though, Jasper, that wasn't half bad, getting Uva to finally say what's on her mind, I mean. That's, it was all the work of the Night Stalker. There isn't a person in all the world capable of resisting the Night Stalker's charm. I think Emily could resist it. It's a rogue, like, puzzle game or something. I don't know how it works. And isn't that that's kind of the fun, is like figuring out how it works. I love going into a game blind and be like, I don't really know what to expect here. And I definitely had that with Tunic. Like, I understood a little bit. It's like, oh, it's a little bit like, I don't even want to spoil anything. It's a little bit like X genre and like Y game. And I'm like, oh, okay, I like both of those things. And then you get into it, and it's much deeper than that. It's much more complicated and interesting. John! She's just calling. She's just trying to find the bathroom. John, something big happened. Is there any way we can help Uva? When it comes to knocking a few heads, John's basically a master. Oh, would you be willing to go to the Blimpig Ranch, John? Miller came running out into the village this morning. What up, J-Ram? How the heck are you? Happy Friday. Seems as poor Blimpigs have flown the coop. Bowman's already left to investigate, but I thought if there was anyone who could help him, it would be you, John. You really went to town on those Blimpigs yesterday. You don't think you scared them right off, do you? Doing well playing Persona 3. Reload or one of the older versions? The Blimpigs are normally very docile. Something must have happened to spook them. How am I? How have I moved yet? No, but I've been packing a lot. Reload, nice. I've heard Reload is quite good. I'm looking for... I don't know if and when I'll get to play it, but I've played like base game Fez Persona 3 about 2 or 3 times, and then I've played Portable once, so like I've played Persona 3 a lot. And then I watched Jabroni play quite a bit of Reload. So if I get to it, I don't know when it'll be. I would have to make some considerable damage to my backlog before I get that. But it is something that's on my reload, on my radar. Excuse me. I hope you're enjoying it though. Is this your first time playing Persona 3? It's so 2000 as it hurts. It is very of its time, but it's very charming because I played it probably like 2008, and it was like it's very nostalgic for that time for me, like early high school shit like that. And have I moved yet? No. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of packing. You can't see it from here, but one of my walls is covered in boxes. And then I went and bought more boxes today so I could get started on kitchen appliances and various decor and the like. But yeah, I've got a bunch of shit done. DM'd me a sneak peek of the new style. Ooh, live reaction. I just love the shooting yourself. Yeah, that was like, as a little goth high schooler, I was like, oh my fucking god, I get to shoot myself? Hell yeah. That's so fucking edgy. And I did it, and I like it. You know what? I still like it. I still think it's cool. Ooh, that's pretty vibrant there, Griff. God, I just want to I want to roll around in it. And I hate rolling around in grass, but it looks so soft. I bet it smells good. That's good shit, Griff. It's good shit. Alright, let's get back to that. There we go. Persona writing doesn't age well. Yeah, specifically, like, Junpei can be a little strange. And then Yusuke from P4 has some problematic homophobia built in, unfortunately, which some people argue is like, oh, well, it's a product at the time. This is what a character, like an average boy in, rural Japan in 2009 would have acted like. I'm like, yeah, maybe, but do we really, I don't know. No one ever rebuffs him. And, the main character that he treats like shit and has these big homophobia moments for, no one ever sticks up for him. And it's kind of sad. So, yeah, sure, this is how a kid might act, but, the other kids should still stick up for their friend. Yeah, I think it feels really good. It definitely feels good. Grass is itchy. Yep, I agree. Especially, there's always bugs in Florida grass. The other grass that was kind of just confetti of shapes, it looks good. If you're able to hire movers. Yes, so what we've got, because our situation is such that we're moving there and the close date or whatever is different from the move out date. So we own the house, but the old owners are going to be living there for a little while. So we'll be staying in an Airbnb for a bit while my wife works. So we've got pods, basically, and we've got a company that's going to drop off pods at my house. And then I will load up all of our boxes and furniture, anything non-essential, onto those pods. And then anything that we need for living in that Airbnb for a while will be packed into our cars. And then those pods will be driven up and put into a separate storage facility. And then once it's time for us to move into the house itself, we just plan that drop-off date with the company, and then they bring our 2 pods to the new house, and then I unload them, and then they take them back. It's a pretty good deal. It's expensive, but I'm not I don't know how to drive a U-Haul. I don't think my parents know how to drive a U-Haul, and it's a mountainous region. I'd rather have a professional do it, frankly. I just think that's a better choice. Stop putting in a hot spring section. I agree. As I get older, the less and less I like those scenes. It was fine when I was a teenager, but now that I'm older, I don't want that. I don't want that anymore. USK was gonna have a romance option, but yes, I've seen some of those dialogue stuff. Yeah, it's really funny. Like, so having him have like the closeted homophobia bit. I don't know how well that would work now, but the fact that it's there is kind of interesting. You're doing it right, my friend. Having a place to live before moving is the way to go, and way too stressful when you sell your house and don't have yes. So it is a very good system. We took, I don't know if we want to say risks, but we did some things differently, and I think they are coming back to help us. And it just happens to work for our particular situation. I don't want to say like this is the best thing to do for every single person selling or buying a house, but yeah, it's working out for us, which is, the best that I can say. Spook. You don't think it was a monster, do you? I can't be sure. We don't usually tread too far into the forest here. That's the mountain god's terrain. I guess you and me will have to put those piggies back in their pen, John. Let's get to Blimp Pig Ranch quick. Wait. The forest, it can be incredibly dangerous. Take this. It's not much, but it should at least help out against any beasts you run into there. What you got? What you got for me? A gun. Great, you got the bang bang gun you can find in your weapons menu. Hell yeah, I'm gonna shoot some shit. Also, you haven't eaten breakfast yet, right? I made these sandwiches for you. You need to keep your strength up, I'll take some free sandwiches. Ooh, and an extra bag slot. Excellent. Ooh, a fish sandwich. I played P5 and compared to P3, I don't give a shit about these social links. There are a couple P3 social links that are really good. I find the Hierophant, the two old ladies, to be really good. Not the two old, the old couple. I liked that one. And then the Sun Arcana is probably one of the best. I like Justice. Mostly because Chihiro's cute. There's probably a couple more. Which one of the, what are the... I'm trying to think of, the party members ones. I don't really like any of the party members for that. I don't remember the party member social links that much. I was just joking to myself that she was going to give him a gun. Yeah, he's going to turn into a Persona user. He's going to go shoot himself in the head. It's going to be great. Devil and... Yeah, Moon is fucking awful. Agreed. Moon is really bad. Sun is great. Devil's fine, I think. It is what it is. Magician is fucking weird. The fence done clean smashed in. You don't think it was that green piggy from earlier, do you? Something tells me it's something bigger. Look at you going on like that. Ain't nothing but a little piggy escape saw. All we gotta do is find him again. No harm, no foul. We're here. Oh, Mr. Bowman's here too. Most of them so far have been depressing. Yep, that's a main theme for the game. I've also noticed that my character is basically an enabler for the worst. Yes, that's one of the biggest problems with Persona 3 social links is that you don't tell people you tell people what they want to hear, which is oftentimes at best, it's non-helpful and doesn't move. It doesn't move their character. Hey, baby, how's it going? And at worst, it's just time to make your life worse. I'm gonna urge you to make choices that are deleterious to your well-being. So in Metaphor, they changed that where you don't when it's time to go into a social length event, you don't get points that boost your rank or boost your points closer to a rank up for choosing the right options. You just get a free form of another currency that you use in the game, and depending on how you answer, you get more or less of that currency. So you don't have to worry about like min-maxing your dialogue. So you can choose whatever you want, and then there are some answers that are a little bit better than others, but none of it's like, oh no, I hurt my knee real bad. What do you think I should do, main character Kun? Should I take care of my knee? And like the logical person in you is like, hey man, I know you made like a promise to your baby cousin or whatever that like you're gonna be strong and win the nationals or whatever, but you hurt your knee. If you keep going on that, you're going to cause further injury and maybe lose the ability to participate at all or do lasting damage. But no, the right response is like, fuck pain, you pussy. And then he's like, yeah, you're right, MC Kun. You're right. Fuck pain. What am I? What am I, some kind of puss? And then that's the right thing to say. And it's like, that's so wrong. Yeah, fuck healing. It's so bad. It's so bad. Uwe said something happened at the Blimp Pig Ranch, so we thought we'd drop by and see if we could help. Shh. Look at there. Ooh, look at that thing. Oh, look at that's pretty ugly cute. I kind of like it. That one. That's the little porcine delinquent. You blockhead, you scared a little sucker right into the forest. Don't worry, we'll catch him. Just leave it to John. But the forest, it's dangerous. Yeah, you'll find more than a few wild critters in there. All the more reason we're the perfect ones to do it. You should have seen John back underground. He was a monster whacking machine. Whack! Underground? Well, if you're that dead set, I ain't gonna stop you. Hey! This ain't some game, you know. Then why did I have to download it from Steam? Checkmate. Checkmate. Don't think they're planning on playing games by the looks of them. Unless that game involves deadly weapons, as any good game should. Wait, isn't that Uva's gun? I may not know much about the old fisticuffs, but I do know that Uva's got a keen eye on her. She trusts you. Well, then I trust you. So go and teach that bad piggy a lesson. He won't soon forget. Aye, just leave it us. Just make sure you watch your ammo. Without it, that thing ain't nothing but a rusty old stick. It's okay. I have a frying pan. And don't be out too late. Harvest Festival's tonight. Ha ha ha. Watch what you say. Watch what you say to me, boy. I ain't scared to get some shit done with my gun. Whee! Well, that's just good fun. All right, let's go teach these piggies what for. Is this like a thing that only she can do? Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. Hard orb, collect 3 more to increase your hearts. Okay, I can do that. Plus 1 to move 1 or both characters. All right. So we want to move both. Okay, here we go. Gotta remember how to play. We've been doing a lot of talking and not a lot of playing. It's time to do. What's this thing? Ah, is it? Maybe I need gun. Ha! Get fuck. All right, they don't seem to like that. Get bent. Oh, is this like a little mimic? Oh, hi. All right, let's try this. Ha! Okay, so you have to like turn your back on him. That's cool. That's an interesting mechanic there. Get fucked. Whoa! Look at this duck thing. Yeah. Oh my gosh! Look at it. Little duck bombs. cute. Cute. I like it when things are both dangerous and adorable. Alright, so I need to move this one first. Whee! And then move this one. Whoa! Alright, so we can go up here. Look like there look to be something up here. Oh, is this just like a shortcut? Alright, so let's move or switch over to her so she can do this. And then switch and move. Nice. Oh, that's fun. This is fun. This is fun. This is a good game. This is a good game. Oh, those little mimic things are pretty cute. Oh, there it is. I'm a fan of that thing. It would look very good in plush form. Okay, so let's move this way. Okay, so we need to give that power, it seems. Ha! Can I blow this up? It looks explodable. Nice. I just found out that I won the Scooby-Doo Lab Meme game. Oh, and I got a sweet gray bath towel with a plague. Oh my god, that sounds freaking awesome. Good job, babe. That's so cool. I'm so excited to see it. You've earned it too. You were putting in work. You were memeing it up. You're a friggin' meme lord. Meme lady? About like a meme duchess. There we go. So he can go down here now. I don't know what this does. This doesn't seem like it's gonna solve anything. And then, oh no, wait, it does. Okay, and then we go over here. There we go, and then we switch back. I get it, I get it. And then we switch back over. I'm gonna display it on our new bathroom. People think you are funny. I've always said that. I wouldn't marry a boring person. That goes against everything I stand for. Oh, okay, there we go. I see. I'm excited to see it now. I'm friggin' pumped. I knew you were funny, but you're funny to me. Just like I'm not funny to everybody. I'm only funny to some. So I know it's important that everybody appreciate your humor. So it looks like there's something up there. I don't know if we have the ability to get it yet, but we'll work on it. So, yeah. And then we can come down here. Ooh, good. Gun. Time to use my gun. Oh, no. Okay, they give you lots of ammo. I also got another Scooby-Doo Lab Week tote. Ooh. That's cool. We're going to be toting for days. Bam. Bam. I'ma shoot you. Ooh, okay. Little mini boss room. Ow, ow, God. Shoot him. Ow. Ow. Shoot him with a gun. Stop running into me. Now I gotta eat. I'm going to eat this delicious fish sandwich, which is better than the one that I got from Hardee's the other day. Now, unfortunately, it was not a very good fish sandwich. But I had made my own fish and chips the other day, and those were quite good. Those were very nice. I'm very pleased with how those turned out. Sorry about that. No, it's okay. I'm making fun of it because I know you're here and you also made fun of the sandwich. It's hard when now I know that I'm capable of making my own fish and chips. It's hard to compliment anything else now that I know that I'm capable. And everything else we got was really good. Yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't great. But, you know, not everything can be great. Some things are just fine, and that's how we gotta live our life. What if we do like this? And then what if this thing's like blocking the way? No. No, was I wrong? Okay, so there's something around here. I know there's something. Is it ever on the map? Maybe it's up here. Ah, here we go. Easy. More tokens. Yeah, the fish I made was really good. I'm working on a good air fryer fry. Is something I'm working on, just using homemade potatoes to make a really good air fryer fry. And it's taken a little bit of time, you know. It's about temperature, it's about the size of the cut. You know, there's a lot going on. But someday I'll get it, and then I'm gonna feel so smart and capable. My wife's gonna love me even more than she does now. Because that's a blind spot of mine. It's a blind spot. I was like, he's pretty good, but his air fryer fries could use some work. And you know what? She's not wrong. Ha! You think you're smart, huh? Oh, no, I'm not looking at you. Ha! Gotcha. Give me your loot. Give me the loot that is you. Give me you. Okay, looks like there's something over here. We should go check it out. Ha! Weird mushroom thing. Ugh. Ah! 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 There's me, yeah. The ones I made were far too thick. So they just need a little more time, is all. Hey, what up, Kara? How are you? Happy day to you. Happy Friday. I hope your day's going well. You must be doing pretty good. Maybe you're still on that frickin' you gotta Switch 2 pre-order high. That's a pretty big deal. Work is packed today. Don't they know that you do enough? Well, if you're gonna have a Switch 2, I'm gonna need you if you come and visit. When come visit, you must bring the Mario Kart. And if you do, you are allowed into the house. And you are allowed to sup upon treats that I will have made. Oh, of course they did. Well then, when we can have some kind of party, and you guys can all bring your Switches, and it'll be a good time, and I'll be able to play it for free because I've got friends, and that's what friends are for. It's like back in high school, back in middle school, you go to the one friend's house who has the games. The only difference is I'm friends with you guys not just for the Switch 2. I'm friends with you guys and you just happen to have Switch 2s. That's my point. Switch 2 party. Switch 2 party is going to be great. Anybody who disagreed isn't allowed at the Switch 2 party. Either get on board or get out. If you don't like the Switch 2 party, then I'm switching you from being my friend. You can help therapize our child. Very true. Surely that's not a conflict of interest. I'm not getting not going to worry too much about it since there aren't many games announced. For now, yeah. The Mario Kart's the big one. Donkey Kong looks fun, but I've never been big into Donkey Kong games. I think the new Pokemon Legends game, I think that's going to look a lot better on the Switch 2. So that's a feature. And then I don't know, whenever the new Zelda or a Pikmin or something comes out, that'll be something I'm interested in. Back to work. Have a good one. Thanks, Kara. Bye. Good luck. Most stuff was just Switch 2 upgrades. Yeah, for now. I there's a lot of things that only come out on Nintendo, like their special IPs, so I'm going to trust that those IPs are going to be solid. I'm choosing to believe. Alright, so what if I do like this? Pew! And then, did I come from over there? I must have come from over there. So now I can go here and move this one aside like this. Yeah. The new Donkey Kong looks very Mario-like. Yeah, that's not a bad thing though. I think it looks fun. And at the end of the day, that's kind of what I want. If I'm probably not going to play it, but I would watch a person who I care about play it. Going back in. I'll see you soon, baby. Thanks, baby. I love you. Maybe there'll be new F-Zero. Oh, a new F-Zero game. I frickin' wish. I don't even know much about F-Zero games, but they're just so fun. They just look so cool, and now I want them to exist because it's just like the principle of the thing. I just want it. Let's see. Vegetables and seafood. Vegetables and dairy. I want to make a new recipe. Oops, wrong button there. What if I did vegetable? Is that a thing? That makes the vegetable stir fry. Vegetable seafood. What about vegetable fruit? Let's do a vegetable fruit combo. Mushrooms aren't vegetables, I'll have you know, game. And yeah. F-Zero is a much different niche. That's it is a completely different type of game, but its vibe is so fun. Double fish points, whatever that means. Double fish points, double fish points, double fish points. Double fish points, double fish points, double fish points. Wow, we made a nice fruit salad. Nutrient-packed combo. Not very filling, though. +5 hearts, +3 bonus hearts, and a defense buff. Nice. We'll take that. We'll take the heck out of that. Let's save. This here is a forest. If you cut down a tree, it'll still be a forest, but what if you cut down half the trees? What if you only leave a single tree left? When is a forest no longer a forest? Save your memories. You could easily make F-Zero more like Gran Turismo and such. Oh yeah, that's true. There's a lot of ways to take F-Zero, and I wish they would just do any of them. I love a hot fruit salad fresh from the stove. Yeah, yeah. Trying to think if there was anything kind of like that. Is there any fruit that you eat? Hot pineapple? Is that a thing? I feel like hot pineapple is a thing. If I'm eating hot fruit, it better be like a fucking pie or cobbler. Otherwise, I'm not interested. Captain Falcon. Oh, yeah. Lean into the Captain Falcon part. Sure. I'd be into that. John, over here, quick. Baked apple. Oh, yeah, and like baked peaches. That's true. Yeah. Those are very good. I do like those things. Go, go, go. Oh, I can buy things here. An ammo pack refills ammo, refills bombs, energy drink. Okay, I don't think I need any of this. I don't need that. We got money. We got health. We got money. We just made a tasty fruit salad straight off the stove. What is this place? Oh, over there, John. It's a monster. Oh, that is pretty strange looking. I'll admit that is monster-like. Whoa. Okay. Okay, so she's not a part. Ah. Ow! 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 Ah. Just kidding. 2 p.m. canceled. Hell yeah. Can I just bully this guy? Bully him. Bully him. Keep my apples away from the devil's lettuce. You just haven't tried it. Did I die? What happened? Oh no, I won. Okay. That was weird. It seemed like I got hit and then it stopped, but we're okay. Look at this cute little thing. John, I found him over here. Hello there, Mr. Naughty Pig. Oh, he's talking. He's talking. What's that? Let you go? After everything you did? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's your girlfriend? But the fence, you smashed it to smithereens. You won't do it again? Are you sure? Okay, John, he knows what he did was wrong. He won't do it again. Should we let him go? Then we have some questions about why you can talk to this pig creature. Great. Bye-bye, Mr. Naughty Pig. Huh? From the mountain cave? Okay, thanks, Mr. Naughty Pig? Huh, he's gone. I wanted flying pig lunch, though. You'll have to find your own. That one's engaged. It's got a girlfriend. So we can't eat it. You can only eat the single, alone, incel pigs. Because they deserve it. Any pig that's gone through the trouble of getting and keeping a girlfriend, you don't eat that pig. It's got something to live for. Now, pig cells. I don't know. Yeah, go ahead and eat a pig cell. It's even saltier than usual, though. It's even saltier than usual. I don't like it in here, John. Let's not stay here very long. Why would I want to eat a Redditor? So there's one less Redditor in the world? That's my first thought. And I think most incels, I don't know if they hang out on Reddit. I feel like that's more of a 4chan type deal. And at that case, yeah, we should 100% not allow those people to live. Imagine the cholesterol from a pig cell. Oh my gosh. You know how they always say, like, this animal was too big to, like, move. And it just, like, kind of laid in its own filth, like the chickens and those terrible pins and stuff. That's an incel. They're stuck in their fucking filth. Sitting there on their computer. Haven't changed or washed in God knows how long. Disgusting. So why doesn't anyone want to go out with me? Well, you smell like a poopy, sir. You smell like a poopy, and none of your worldviews and perspectives lead us to believe that you'll have, views that also aren't of poopy. So maybe work on that. If everyone in the world is calling you a weirdo asshole, maybe everyone in the world has a point. Maybe it's not the world that's wrong. Maybe you're just a freak. What is this thing? I don't like this, John. Let's get out of here. Oh, okay. Leaving so soon. You again. What are you doing? Something that must be done. Can you help us get out of here? We need to get back to Greenberg. You want to leave? Of course, tonight's the Harvest Festival. Harvest Festival. I see. You want to come too? It's going to be so much fun. Me, yes. Yes, I believe I will join the harvest. That's not what you want to hear from a sinister shadow being joining the harvest. Nah. That's when you nope the fuck out. I will join the harvest. Yeah, I'll harvest moon. Sure. What are we harvesting? Looks like this thing started up. Ooh, that's fun. White Whale Bay, reboot number 53. Backup embargo, count sufficient. Climate conditions excellent. Living specimens. Health excellent. Civilization primitive. Specimen grade failure. Preparing miasma. Oh. Deployment in T-minus 6 hours. Path to embargo chamber has been opened. Welcome back, Mother. Ooh, that's a big bad. I don't like any of that shit. Ew. Look at this guy. He's in a little jelly, but he's in a jelly belly. Oh no. Ew. This is like a okay. Yeah, this is getting a little different. We got piles of flesh and pulsating jelly pods. Excellent. Good sign. We've got IV bags full of goo. I probably should have warned. Do I still have time to warn the people? Breeder bot. Oh, this is what the incels need. The incels need breeder bot. Not to actually breed, but to just like trick them into it. Imagine how much we could get done if we just let those guys fuck robots. Like, they're so obsessed with AI, just let them fuck robots. And it's like, look, see, this female woman would never touch me like this. She'll never give me what I want. And then, like, women are safe. We don't have to hear about them. they're over there just loosen their man jelly inside a robot, and it's like they think they're happy. They're, you know, hopefully they're not hurting anybody. It's a sad existence, but if they're not ready to leave it, you know, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I'm just a weirdo talking online. None of what I makes sense. Thank you, Kara. A human, something you see every day. This isn't. At least that one breathes oxygen, am I right? Oh, is he a funny? Oh, is this a funny guy? Remember that one for later, I shall. But more importantly, that half-baked guard slacking off, he must be. Already here, are you? Breederbot I am. Leave this place, you shall. But not before breeding. That is ahead of schedule, you are. Make adjustments, I must. Getting your quote commands mixed up. You're lucky I'm patient, Kara. I normally wouldn't stand by such unprofessionalism. But I am generous. Oh, you're very sorry. It sounds like you owe me a Switch 2. All will be forgiven when I have a Switch 2. Late it is. Begin soon, the harvest will. Can I go and... Oh, wait, no, I can't get back. Hurry back, you must. To miss this, most inconvenient would it be. What else do you gotta say? Hurry back. Thanks, Breederbot. Is this a Death Stranding prequel? I don't know enough about Death Stranding to confirm or deny. Switch 2, you say? That's right, everybody's all abuzz. You just say the word Switch 2 and somebody will throw $450 at you. On the off chance that you have one. The baby pods look like it? Oh, that's right, they did have like the little fetuses. Kind of wish they came up with a better name, but I guess it makes sense. It's the second Switch. It's fine. It's not cubed, so they can't call it the GameCube. Oh, that leads us back here. We made it out, and now we're here. Let's get back, John. Come on, the party's going to start soon. Did you not hear the whole miasma start in 6 hours bit? Wii U was so dumb. I'm willing to die on the hill that I love the Wii U. I don't care. I'm tired of pretending that I don't like the Wii U. I love my Wii U. I thought it was a really fun game system, and I thought some games on it were really good. Was it the best? No, but I did enjoy my time with the Wii U. Oh, just the name. Got it. If they came out with the Wii U instead of the Wii, I think it would have been amazing. Yeah, like tablet gaming that early would have been pretty amazing. Let's go ahead and turn that music off. Now's not the time. This is a dour mood. We're in dire straits. There's a dire giant whale at the top of this mountain. Legend has it, it's a monster that consumes memories. Will you like to save your memories with me? I'm not a whale. I won't eat your memories. Consume memories? I would never. Never do that. Till the Harvest Festival. Let's see. What did I really like on the Wii U? I really liked the HD remake of Wind Waker was excellent. I'm one of the few people that freaking loves Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I think that game's amazing and super fun, and it gives a lot more hate than it deserves. Nintendo Land, that bundled product, that game is really, really fun. I'm a big fan of it. Pikmin 3, excellent game. And then, Super Mario 3D World. That's like my favorite Mario game. Good things came out of the Wii U generation. the censorship. Oh my god. I can't believe that was like the first time I learned about like fucking neckbeard censorship issues. It was like, this teenage girl's not wearing a bikini. It's incredibly important to the plot. Or whatever the fuck. And it's like, dude, just go watch porn. Just go watch porn. Like, you'll get the point. You'll get the point of the game. The whole arc about the weird photographer who does bad things to girls. You will get it without the main character like walking around in a skimpy bikini. You'll get it. The point of the arc remains. Yeah, they extended her skirt by 1 inch, and they censored, you can't do upskirts as easily anymore. The West has fallen. Bullshit. Oh my god. It's so depressing. Just like, I don't know. Support, you know what? You want to see that character all skimpy? Support an artist. Support an 18 plus artist and ask them to make you a commission of that character wearing something like that. And you know what? It can be whatever you want. Just give them the money and they'll draw her however you want. And that solves your problem now, doesn't it? Exactly. Rule 34 exists for a reason. There's entire subreddits dedicated to literally any character you could think of. Anyone you want. Any popular character. They might even have their own subreddit for friggin' porn. You like 2B? Good choice. There's a whole subreddit for 2B porn. You go. Stop infecting society by taking up our fucking oxygen. Go masturbate. You're not hurt, are you? The forest here can be dangerous at night. Ufa, we found him. We found the blimp pig. Really? That's quite the feat. He told me he won't cause any more trouble. He told you? Sure did, with his own mouth. How wonderful. Come, we'll go to the wood whale. Everyone's waiting for you. But I need it when playing. Oh my god. Then just, like, those people just need to go on to that one extremely niche subcategory of fucking sex games on Steam and just go crazy. There's a new one created every other day. Just play it. Just play it. They're not games. It's just you having sex with a lady. Just play it. It's ridiculous. And now we get to hear about it. And most of them are AI. That's very true and very unfortunate, but I don't know if there's anything we can do about that. At least they're not talking to me about it. I do appreciate that. Because I don't want to hear it. Ooh, I can get a beer? That's kind of cool. Can I get another backpack expansion? I guess I can. Nice. Ooh, we've got such a big backpack. Our pack on our back is so big. Yeah, let's, can we... Yeah, oh, look at all these freaking tokens we got. Cyberpunk Girlfriend Simulator 2025. And you know what? Actually, don't know. I don't know if it sells. I assume it sells because there's always new ones. So it must be doing okay. A mad rat. Oh, look at how cute it is. In a very ugly way. And like, I'll admit, I've played weird porn games before. But not like that. Not that particular brand. I've played like Honey Pop, where at least it's funny and they make fun and they like poke fun at like weird losers and stuff like that. I can enjoy that. I can get behind that. I feel like it's got some charm to it. Pornhub is definitely yeah. It's fun. I like it. It's funny. It makes me laugh and That's really all I need. It's like that one incel who kept heralding this generic hack and slash with the skimpily dressed characters, the return of true gaming, and then like Libs cry, and pitched a fit when they updated a couple of the costumes by adding a couple. Oh, is that Stellar Blade, something like that. I've never played the Genesis Order. I think I'll have to. You know what? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to look that up so I can understand the joke. Give me 1 second. My dog wants to go outside. All right, I'm back. I won't look it up on stream, on the actual stream. I'm going to look it up on my phone. The Genesis Order. It's got one of those thumbnails. You can even see by the little bit there. Yep, that's pornography right there. That's pornography. That's what that is. I didn't need confirmation, but I got it, and that's just pornography. Honey Pop's fun, and Honey Pop 2 also pretty good. And then the like clicker one, Honeycam Studios, that one's pretty fun too. My wife played like a lot of that one. My wife loved that game. It was a good time. I enjoyed it. Like, I don't mind pornography in games like that, as long as it's like clearly explicitly like, hey, this is pornography, or this is hentai, or whatever it is, nudity. I just typically need the game to be honest about it and hopefully still be fun to play. Like I don't want to buy a game that's porn when you can just watch that for free. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So like if I'm playing a game and there's porn in it, that's fine. I don't really care. I'm just not going to play it around certain people or at certain times. It's something like I would share with my wife. Like, hey, look at this. This is funny. And that's it. That's where it ends. That's what Newgrounds was. I never got into Newgrounds. That wasn't a thing that like clicked with me. I must have just missed it. Does anybody right here remember Frank's Adventure? No, I don't know what that is. But please enlighten us. I don't know what these do. These little tokens. Ooh, that looks good. That looks rare. That looks rare. There was a Metroidvania that was a little lewd that I was looking at. It was like Switch Witch or something like that. That looked fun. And I'm cool with that. As long as it's still a fun game. Like let's not trade big boobies and lewdness for actual quality. Kramer's Hentai Adventure, the most on the nose Flash game. Back in those days, Flash games, teenage me playing a point and click adventure game to collect girly nudies. But the game was actually pretty solid too. Oh, so that sounds a lot like kind of like Leisure Suit Larry, because that was like a point and click with a very like adult focus, I guess, more so than Putt Putt Saves the Zoo. Pretty close to that, yeah. And I think that was. I've never played those games. I've watched like the Game Grumps play a couple of them, and they usually do it seems like they do a decent job, exactly, Nebek, of being a parody, of being like, yeah, look at this fucking loser. Like, you're clearly a loser and you're trying your best to like get with any woman. You're fucking desperate. And most of the time it just doesn't work. And I think that's funny. Like, to poke fun at the people who would try to do those things and try to be a gross horn dog. Little Ari would play a dating sim on Newgrounds that was not appropriate. Oh, did that affect little Ari's formative developmental years in any way? And the first one you can lose from getting an STD, that's good game design. You gotta be safe. That's teaching lessons. That's life lessons. I do miss point-and-click adventure games. Not the nudie ones, but I'm talking like King's Quest, Space Quest, great games. I never got into that genre. As a kid, I played like Putt-Putt and Freddy Fish and stuff. But the point-and-click like adventure genre never really... It never took off with me. I remember I had one other one as a kid, and it wasn't a grown-up one. Like, when I say grown-up, I mean like normal. It was like a more advanced one. It wasn't obviously a kid's point-and-click game. There was like dragons and knights in it. It wasn't King's Quest. I know it wasn't King's Quest because it was newer than that. But I don't remember anything else about it. But it was still cartoony. And that one still, I struggled with that one as a kid. Some of the logic, the moon logic, was still too much for me. It's possible. It's possible. Lamplighter City and Rosewater. Ooh. Stream idea, perhaps? Is that something people want to see? I'll do almost anything. I'm desperate. I'm desperate for you guys to like me. Expedition 33 sold 500 copies day one. Hell yeah! I just learned that game's only $50, which is amazing. Rosewater just came out and has big name VAs. Oh, interesting. I don't know anything about it. Is in the same universe as Lamplighter City. Okay, I don't know anything about either one of those. Finally, it took me till after college to realize I liked women. I don't know your gender, Ari. Oh wow, I got the Demon King. That seems important. Oh, that's the top. I got the top prize. Is that because, like, I'm trying to think of the way to make that, ask the question without being weird. Obviously, you don't have to answer anything. A follow point. The genre is far from dead. Oh, nice. It's kind of steampunky. Oh. Interesting. Non-binary. Oh, my child. One of my children is non-binary. That's really cool. I'm glad I know that about you. When did you know? If that's not too personal of a question. Because I was looking around on like subreddits and stuff because I just generally want to understand my child, because we've already been met with like people being assholes, and it's like, how would your kid know if they're non-binary? How would your kid know anything about themselves at all? Which I think is a ridiculous point. Yeah, I wanted to see like around what time did people know, because I've read books and stuff about transgender people, like when they usually know, and it can be like really, really early from some accounts. So I wasn't sure if non-binary was the same way. I know that one's a little harder. Maybe not harder. Based off of what I was learning, it seemed like people had a harder time figuring out that is what they were, because it's just extremely not talked about. So people didn't necessarily have a word for it, even if they felt it, I guess is how I understand it. Yeah, I'm trying to learn more about it because I want to know how to better help my kid. We had a run-in with somebody who, and it really upset me that we had to have this terrible conversation, because of another person, another bigot who was saying shit to them. And it made me feel, because I'm pretty straight, I'm pretty white, so I haven't run into a whole bunch of like discrimination and stuff like that. I've run into, you know, people not liking me for a number of reasons, but nothing like that, obviously. So it was one of the first times I saw what it was like to be hated like that, and to be disliked for what you are, just innately. Like, this person didn't like my kid and thought there was something wrong with them based purely off of their gender expression, and also thought a lot of things about me because I allowed my child to express their gender in ways that this person found to be problematic and not right for society. So that was the first time I've seen and felt discrimination like that, and I was in a fury about it. So I always, even before that, you know, I tried my best to understand what people go through. Like, I read books, and when I was a teacher, a number of my students would, you know, tell me things about themselves, like about their gender expression and how they identified. And I would always try to learn from them because I want to help them. But it was never that personal. And when it hits that hard, that close to home, it was a terrifying feeling. It like struck me and hurt me for days. It was like a traumatic experience, and it wasn't even like, part of it was directed at me and part of it wasn't. It was just a shitty situation. I'm going to look into gender stuff with a therapist once I get one. Janie, need to work through some other internalized misogyny, though, and a little bit of racist stereotypes. Yeah, I understand that. Like, in teaching, like, you have to take classes on, like, making sure that you're not being basically accidentally racist. And this was, you know, not even that long ago. And it's sad to say, like, I didn't understand what colorblind racism was. So I was going through, and, like, at this point, I'm almost done with my degree. Like, I could be in the classroom very, very soon. And people were asking, like, oh, what do you want? Like, how are you going to respond to these discrimination? How are you going to treat students? And at that point, I was like, well, I'm going to treat them like anybody else. So, colorblind racism. Now that I'm a little more experienced and I've heard more stories, I understand that, like, the systemic issues involved with not just racism, but, like, gender and religious discrimination as well means, like, there's some deep-seated things in there that are keeping people down, and because they're starting out at this lower level, you can't treat everybody the same. Equality is not the same as equity. So, like, there is a lot of unrecognized bias that you have to deal with. And that's something I am definitely still learning. What up, Coco? Hi. We are having a pretty deep conversation about gender ideology, or self-identification, I guess. Figuring out who we are, and how to express ourselves, I guess. It's a deep one. I question myself a lot, but I felt like I didn't count because most non-binaries I knew were androgynous until Rebecca Shirk came out as a non-binary. Realized I didn't have to change myself to count. That's a good lesson. It's like your version of whatever like camp or wherever you fall on the spectrum is unique to you. Like if you're comfortable doing X, Y, and Z and looking a certain way, but you still feel something, I assume that like whatever makes you happy is true. And that just because someone else is non-binary or someone else is cis-het or something like that looks or behaves a little differently doesn't make you less valid, and doesn't make them less valid. I like you the way you are, Ari. I think you're a cool person. I've enjoyed all of our conversations. I definitely don't want you to change, because I like who you are. And who you are has made cool stuff. And if you were different, you'd be making different things, and I wouldn't like that, because I like what you make. I like the things that you've put into the world. Makes me mad when other people think it's any of their business to tell other people what they should be or how they should feel. I agree. It's just like, what the fuck does it matter to you, man? Like, it doesn't matter to you. Like, my kid running around in a dress and feeling happy and saying how beautiful they felt does not change your life. Really. Like, you might have to have a conversation with your kids. God fucking forbid you have to talk to your children about people that are different. But in no way is my child doing that, like, really affecting your life. Let's be fucking serious. Was that Patrick saying lemons? That was IT Crowd, Noel Fleming's character saying, "Do I amaze you?" Pretty deep. Oh, we always go deep in teach streams. If we aren't going deep, why bother diving in? Thank you, Ari. Thank you for being yourself, and thank you for opening up and sharing. What up, Jabroni? What the fuck's going on? Yeah, thank you for being yourself. It's cool. I like learning about new people. I definitely like learning, because like I didn't know much about non-binary stuff until like a couple years ago, and now I've been more or less thrust into it because of my child. So anytime I get a chance to learn about something new like that, I want to do it, because it matters to my kid. It matters to their happiness. That's what I care about. Because it's, again, the religion I printed to be devoted. So I can get the right-wing votes. Oh yeah, you got to get those right-wing votes. You got to get those masses riled up. Wrapping up the work week. Hope you're doing well. We're doing all right. We're playing games. We're having deep conversations. So what could be better? There was a little girl at my work this week who asked me if I was a boy or girl. I told her I'm non-binary and explained, I don't feel like a boy or girl, and she just accepted. Exactly. That reminds me. Like I went to, after I had this big blowout with this other adult who attacked my kid and said some things about me. I usually like paint my nails and stuff like that, just because I like the way it looks. And I went to the library with my daughter a couple days later, and I had my nails painted, and this really sweet, like 5-year-old came up to me. We're in the kids section, and it's cute, like how no boundaries some kids are. So she just ran up to me and grabbed my hands and was like looking at my fingers, and she was like, "You paint your nails?" And I was like, "Yeah, I like the way it looks." And she's like, "Oh, that's cool," and just left. And it was really cute. And like her sister or something came over and it's like, boys can paint their nails? I was like, I do. I like it. I think I like the way it looks. It makes me feel pretty sometimes. I just like to do it. And they're like, "Oh, okay." And walked away and went back to being at the library. It was really sweet and cute. And it's like, see, like this hatred that these kids have and these behaviors that they exhibit aren't natural. It's being taught to them by other people. Like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. This is definitely one of those things I don't fully understand, but if it makes people happy, who am I? Yeah, and like just because I don't understand it now doesn't mean I don't want to accept it, or I don't want to, don't want to understand it. Because, like, life's interesting. I want to see how other people are different and live their lives and, like, express themselves differently. Because, like, I don't know, maybe I'll like some of it. I've told this, I know I've made examples of this many times, that, like, I didn't have a lot of self-expression in high school, in the middle school, when, like, you're most interested in that. And, like, I wonder how I would have turned out if I had the ability to express myself more and to spread out. Would I still end up the exact me I am right now? Maybe, but would I be a little bit different if I had that freedom to experiment and try some new things? And how would that affect me right now? I don't know. I'm happy with who I am right now, but that doesn't mean I'm not interested in exploration. Oh yeah, got to get those votes and then F them over later. Yeah, you got to pretend to love the right-wing vote, and then you got to fuck them over, because you got to tell them that, sure, you're going to get fucked over, but some brown person's going to get fucked over more, and then they'll froth at the mouth, and it'll be okay. Most conservatives would freak out if they realized that makeup, high heels, pink, etc. were just made for men. Yeah, it's really funny. It's really funny. They're so fucking stupid. Like, I don't like to generalize, but they're ignorant, and sometimes they're willfully ignorant. It's really sweet. I'm glad it went that direction. Me too. And, like, the mom that was there didn't, like, freak out that a man with, like, a beard, and, like, I was probably wearing, like, a video game t-shirt or, like, a death metal t-shirt or something. At no point did she, like, huddle her kids away and be like, don't talk to that weird man who's wearing the nail polish and has a weird shirt on. She was just like, oh, sorry about that. I know that they don't really understand boundaries. So, like, it's okay. They're not hurting anybody. They were very cute. And, like, the mom and I had a conversation about stuff for a few minutes. It was really, really nice. It was just like, oh, hey, you come here often? Yeah, kids really like that. Oh, I'm glad. It's nice to see parents take an interest in making sure their kids read and stuff like that. It was very sweet and wholesome. I just remembered a recent thing that happened. There's relevant Oblivion remaster. Oh yeah, it's like A and B body types or something. Oh god, oh fuck no. We have nail polish. We have nails. Nail polish works on them. Yeah, I like it. I always forget to reapply it, but I do like having my nails painted. Leaving Florida makes a lot of sense. Exactly. Have I heard of Caligula's horse? No. Explain more while I go get my dog from outside. A prog band, you say? Well, you have my interest. Post link. Thank you, JRAM. Excellent. Caligula's lead. That's why he made all those dumb decisions. He was lead poisoning. Well, that was a great conversation. That was fun. It's fun. This game, we'll play it for an hour, and then we'll have a 30, 45-minute conversation about something completely off topic, but I love it. Harvest? What's that, huh? That's where we bring in the ripe crops from our fields. Those crops will become our food for the next year. It's a very important event for the village. Sounds kind of like the Sunnyside Ranch. But what about the unripe ones, huh? What do you do with those? Oh, well, I suppose we'll burn them together with the straw. But burn them? It's all right. Next year, a new batch will sprout on top of them. John, did you hear that? All those poor crops. You're a very compassionate girl, you know that, Sam. He probably also had some mental disorders. The lead wasn't doing him any favors. Come on, shall we go inside? The party will start soon. Just in time for the miasma to roll in. Oh, well, this is nice. Look at this small village hanging out. One guy doesn't have any fucking pants on. It's a good time. And the band channel, perfect. Thank you, J-Ram. I'll give it a listen when I go and pick up Door from school. Oh, it's over. Hey, it's John. Don't tell me you forgot already, you old coot. Oh, yes, yes, John, of course. Oh, I heard the two of you are quite handy to have around the ranch. Them ain't my words, no siree. Oh, really? Then who was it showering that new John fellow with praise? He won't say it, but he's absolutely pleased as punch. Oh, perfect, perfect. Then join us, brave visitors from afar, as we give thanks to the mountain god with a grand feast. What are your guys' beliefs? What do you think the mountain god is going to be? Because there ain't no way it's a god. It's going to be some fallen machine type thing. Hey, you guys, it's time for that. That? Oh, goody, I love that. The whole anime trope of being really vague. Everything ready? Let's see, let's see. Huh? What's going on? Oh, it's time for one of our most important ceremonies, the Shadowbox ceremony. Shadowbox ceremony? What's that? Well, we start by all standing close together. Then we shout out the name of the god of cheese. There's a god of cheese? This society's based as fuck. After which he'll help us record this moment for all eternity. Oh, is it because they say cheese? The god of cheese? Oh, wow, that sounds so cool. I agree, Sam. Can I make a cool pose, please? Huh? John, come on, make a cool pose. The god of cheese demands the coolest pose. Now that's a god to worship. I agree. The god of Gruyere. His Gouda Lord. His Havarti Highness. Sorry, I'm gonna just adjust my chair. There we go. The provolone prince. The beautiful one. Ready? The cheddar chancellor. Gotta cheese, we're counting on you. 1, 2, 3. Oh my, what's going on? Suddenly I can't see a thing. What in the world just happened? That kid, did she blow it up? I've never seen anything like it before. I know what that was. That was a flash. A flash? Surely the Shadowbox ceremony will turn out much clearer now. Praise be, the mountain god must be pleased as punch this year. Praise be, praise be, praise be. The Mozzarella Messiah, that's a good one. I'm proud of that one. The Parmesan progenitor being. Everything up here is so beautiful. John, I'm really happy we came to the surface. Let's head back to the cabin, John. There'll be lots for us to do tomorrow. Still here, are you? It's nice here, yeah? What do you say, stay a while? You'd sure make everybody happy. I'll think about it. This town is such an absolute delight. Quark Queen. Okay, no, keep going. The Swiss savior. Oh dear, tears, now this is embarrassing, a symptom of the drink, no doubt. The Parm Prince. Never stop, J-Ram. Never stop. John, you did good. You and me, we'll protect Greenberg. That's right, we will. You place things in the fridge in hopes that they'll stay good forever. But the next time you open the fridge, they may have already gone bad. Save your memories. I'm not leaving until I come up with another Another cheese god name. I need to think of another cheese. Surely I remember another cheese. There's got to be another cheese. Team, I'm so obsessed with Expedition 33. So good. It looks really good. It looks really good. Jabroni, give me a cheese name. Give me a name of a cheese. Use your culinary knowledge to give me some cheese examples. John, I'm so tired of walking. Yay, piggyback rides. We talking cheese? We're talking cheese gods and the names that he has earned, or they have earned, or she has earned, or it has earned. Hello, chum. What? Hey, TB. How the fuck are you? We're talking about cheese and God and cheese god. I hope you were doing very well. Not too fucking bad, mate. Hell yeah, Manchego. Ooh. So I've already made I did mozzarella messiah earlier. So let's see. The Manchego master. Ooh, it's a good charcuterie. I've never messed with charcuterie, but I'm not against it, of course. I'm so glad you could come to the festival. Oh, but of course you too, Sam, and Jasper as well. I've been wanting to tell you, you're a truly amazing man. I've never seen a hunter in all my days quite like you. Yeah, I'm an amazing hunter. That's why you had to give me a gun this morning. Strong and talented and handsome. But I mean, everyone says that, not just me. Everybody says that you're handsome. I think I might. My favorite. I had an Asiago bagel. Ooh. The cheese talk is making me want another. I had a bagel as well. It was just a raisin bagel though. Oh, it's omnipotent. That's a good one, J-Ram. Good one. I saw you streaming with your and you were making your friend uneasy with constant. That's the way you have to deal with your friends. What's the point of having friends if you don't make them a little bit uncomfortable with sexual jokes? Blim pig chops. So precious. If only I could have a child like her. Oh, heavens to Betsy, what's gotten into me? Don't forget. Tomorrow at my place, breakfast. Blim pig chops. Cinnamon raisin. Ooh, cinnamon raisin is really good. Especially when it's that cinnamon where it's got like that crunchy, like raised crumble topping. That's a good ass bagel. I don't sense any irony, Cara. I don't know what you're talking about. I sense that my max hearts have increased. Probably due to the lively conversation. And nothing else. No, look at it. She's so past. It's all tuckered out. I can't eat another bite. There's a cat meowing. Is this Karen? The train? Is it the mayor? Is the mayor coming to get us? Fuck that guy. Fuck the mayor. Anything? Okay, we're left with a little mystery, which isn't a bad thing. I like a little mystery. But we do know that the bad thing's about to happen. The miasma will be released in 6 hours, and I'm going to guess that 6 hours is about to have passed. But surely we'll be okay. We're the main characters, after all. It's all these people that we've just made bonds with that are the ones that are truly in trouble. I would never be in trouble. I'm playing P3. Gotta push through before I don't have time to play. Oh yeah, you're still doing the job hunting there, JRAM? Always, are we safe because we're outside the city? Oh, you accepted. Oh, good. That's excellent. Hello? Anyone there? Too late again. Who's there? Great, you're still alive. You need to get yourselves to the station. Oh, the cheese. Oh, perfect. Perfect for the cheese. Oh, in Wisconsin. Ooh, fun. Go figure. This was all destiny. It was the Manchego mandate from heaven. You need to get yourselves to the station. The miasma is coming. Come back. The village, it's... No. Just leave the village to me. You get to the train station as fast as you can. What are you waiting for? We gotta get Sam, numbnuts. Fun employed. I don't feel good, John. That kid. You can still make it through the forest to the south. Hurry, you need to get back to the station. Carry her if you have to. I'm already carrying her. Hurry, you can still make it out to the forest. Go, John, go now and don't look back. Just leave the village to me. I think I gotta save. If I gotta leave here in like 20 minutes. This feels like an extended sequence. So I think we're... Vigilant decree. That's a good one. That's a good one. Does cream cheese count as a cream? Or does it count as a cheese? The cream cheese clergy. There are even more colors in your memory than before. Save your memories. Oh, the brown chicken meow meow. Yeah. Say hey, hey, hey. Well, this was a fun time, guys. This was great. I was a little tired. When I put my daughter to bed, it was dark, and I was tired, and like I almost fell asleep trying to put her to sleep. Probably because I stay up too late. But I was like, I want to stream, but I'm also feeling really tired. But I was energized a little bit, you know? It was quite nice. Thank you all. Like I said before, many times, you know, working on the move. If I can do 2 streams a week, I will. We'll focus on, you know, just the one. So next week, probably Tuesday, and then if we can fit in another Friday or something, we certainly will. I'm ahead on my packing, so if I can keep up this pace, then we should be good. Let me see if there's anybody to raid. I want to make sure I'm not I want to make sure I'm getting all this streaming in while I can, because there's going to be a long stretch of time when I can't do anything. So I definitely want to take advantage of the time when I can. Oh, Charlix is here. She's playing World of Warcraft. Oh, someone's playing Blueprints. We don't want to see that because we don't want any spoilers. Santics. Another Crab's Treasure. That's fun. I don't want to do anything with Expedition because I just want to be surprised with that. Let's do... we'll do Miss Antics. She's always really nice. And another Crab's Treasure seems really funny and silly, so we'll do that. Yeah, I love you all very much. Thanks for being cool. Thanks for being yourselves. And I will see you guys next week.